the stage. How did you decide to start the stage? And what is the stage? Our viewers are probably like, the stage, what is that?
The stage is my Facebook group, and it sort of happened by accident. So as I was teaching Zumba and I got obsessed with this whole new world of group fitness, I started teaching it just because I started teaching for fun, right? I needed to get out of the house. I needed to lose the baby weight. I wanted to gain my confidence, and like teaching a format gave me all that. And I was around adults. So I started teaching just for the fun of it and to find myself again as a person, as an individual. But as I was doing that, I sort of transitioned from doing it for fun to wanting to do it to earn a little extra money at the end of the month, which I called sushi money. And it's you pay your bills, so you earn enough to like make up for your fees and your certifications, but you have a little bit left at the end of the month to kind of go out for sushi. I wanted some sushi money, and I noticed that in order to get sushi money, I needed to learn how to earn more money, right? And for that, I either needed to grow my classes, have more people come to my classes, or I needed to teach more classes, or I needed to get higher at a place where they would pay me higher for my classes. So now I had different goals. And as those goals changed, I realized I had no idea how to grow a class or market myself and make myself attractive to other employers. So then I started paying attention to all these things. And I realized soon enough that I actually didn't know much about how to do this. I wanted to earn more money. I wanted to travel and go to the Zumba convention in Florida. And group fitness was not cutting it for me. So I had to resort to plan B, which was to join a network marketing company. Catherine, have you ever joined any of these companies, MLMs?
No.
Avon and Mary Kay?
No, actually, because I don't consider myself a salesperson. Well, I'm going to correct that. I didn't consider myself a salesperson back when I first got into group fitness and we had our own dance studio. I hated sales. I didn't want to do anything having to stand in front of people and sell. And here I am today selling myself to my students every day. Yeah, I know, right?
I was the same, but I was determined to get that goal, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to sell. I was into skincare. I'm going to sell this thing. And like, that's going to make me enough money to travel to the convention of the format that I was in love with. And through that, I learned about social media because I started doing all the normal things like the samples and the things that you do to sell a product. I sucked at it. I sucked at selling. And then somebody said, Facebook. And I thought, brilliant. I'm just going to make a post and make 1,000 sales. And Catherine, that's not the way it went. Right. It turns out that there's more to social media than just like making a post about your class. Yeah, that doesn't work. So I started getting obsessed about how to make it work because I saw other people having success with it and like selling their things on Facebook successfully, but it wasn't me. So I got obsessed learning techniques, tactics, strategies. I didn't want to sell. It was very uncomfortable. It was awkward. I'm an introvert. So this whole like putting yourself out there and talking to strangers was very uncomfortable to me. But I cracked the code. And once I cracked the code, my sales went up, right? And then I got bored about talking about wrinkles because I'm a dancer. So I need to be talking about dance. And so I shifted the conversation to dance. And that's really when I saw my classes explode. People started to know who I was. They would recognize my face. They would recognize the hat. Like it put me in the map based on this one strategy. So then I was like, oh my gosh, like more people need to know that you can use Facebook and it's going to translate to more people in your classes. Like I cannot be the only one who like cracked the code. So I started an experiment of just, I wonder if I can teach other instructors to do the thing that I did. And that's sort of when the stage was created because I was also doing a lot of in-person mentoring on how to grow as a fitness instructor and like how to become a better instructor. And it was taking up a lot of my time. So I was like, okay, instead of driving and going and childcare and like all these things, I'm just going to do Facebook Live videos. And, you know, I was used to doing one-on-one. So if 2 people see my video like that, like that's better. And the videos really picked up. Instructors really found value in that. So then I was like, well, I wonder if we gather all these geeky instructors into a Facebook group and we just geek out on all things instructors, on like the real thing about how to grow your classes, what it really takes to be an instructor, the truths, right? Because on the outside, everyone's like, oh, it's so fun to be an instructor. It's hard, okay? It takes so much work to make something look effortless for your students. So I'm like, what if I create this place on Facebook, a Facebook group where we can all just gather and geek out on this subject?